What's up? So, yesterday, it's not LCW. I had a headache. I didn't play. I didn't do the Morse code. It was like my first real, like, what do you call it? Accidental break or something like that. I don't know. I only have a few minutes today because I got to rush off. That's why I'm early. I got to rush off and go to my friend's house. But I have a special new treat. And let me figure out how to run cameras. Go to here. Oh wait, it's tangled. Hang on. Voila. Also, hi Justin. K8RA paddle. Do you remember that? It's from my old school videos. C.com. Wait, not .com.
Will we get to see child?
Oh, you will. You sure will. Oh man, memories were had with this paddle. Iambic paddle. I think I am the guy who does the K8RA iambic paddle on. No, I don't. No, I'm not. Because obviously this guy. I'm surprised I'm not anywhere like. How is it coming up with this and not my paddle review from 10 years ago? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Oh my
N0SSC
gosh.
Here. Today is a wonderful day because today I received my beautiful,
No.
wonderful,
Who is this
excellently
guy?
crafted iambic paddle.
The brass P2 version of the K8RA paddle,
Oh my
featuring
God.
large acrylic paddles and
Big acrylic paddles. So, oh my god, it still weighs 2 pounds. Ooh, you can hear it. But like, it is kind of tarnished, if you will. Let me transition. Boop. A little bit tarnished. Still has the original paddles. I completely removed everything and cleaned it some time ago. But like, even the contacts are really corroded. It's got some pitting. I took it apart and I sanded it, but I never got around to polishing it, so hence its tarnish. And on the underside, we've got 0182. That's my serial number, but there's no pads on the bottom because I lost them. But dang, this thing has some like oomph to it. And the the contacts are still there. So you may be wondering, how am I sending this Morse code? Well, if you see this like arrangement of wires, what I have going on is a USB to serial converter, and I will use CW COM. Why am I doing this with my camera? CW COM to listen to that COM port, and the pinout is on CW COM, or it's like wherever that. What is the web page? If you Google CW.com, it comes up. That's plugged into a USB jack over there, and bada bing, bada boom, it just works. So, change this stuff around. Excuse me. So in the middle here, I have it set up to listen to COM3 on the COM port, iambic with DIT memory. I don't know what is that. Enable the DIT memory. I don't know what DIT memory is. And then we're running 22 words per minute. You go down to 20. 20. Close. Why did I go to 21? Anyway. This is going to be awkward because I'm right-handed and it's on the left side. Oh yeah. Flawless. Dang it, flawed. I can send way faster than that, which is weird. Like 34. So, yeah. I'm still not that good. I'm definitely rusty, but we'll go back down to 20 and kind of like play around. I'm doing some sending practice. 22 kind of feels comfortable. And I always send V's. V is like kind of it sets your speed. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Mike Wazowski. I'm kind of all over the YouTube and the internet. That's like weird. I don't know how I am. I was on Hoshnasi's Hack Chat today as well. I only saw about the first half of that, but that was pretty cool. But man, this,
Or precision brass.
look how
Precision,
shiny it is in
bearings,
this
two and up here,
dingy old thing.
two down below.
So K8RA is an SK, by the way. He no longer makes these paddles, so these are one of a kind, and my one of a kind is kind of lackluster, literally. I could do some work to polish it up. It could definitely use that, but it works super. I have it on like my hat, because if I put it on this smooth surface, it slides around way too much. So I don't have like a rubber pad. A lot of people will hold the key while they're transmitting or sending. So anyway, I've got that over there. I'll play some. Wait, I'll put it there. See, we learned yesterday, or day before yesterday, or was it? Yeah, day before yesterday, how to play that. How to play Darude Sandstorm on Morse code. Best song for Morse ever. All right, but anyway, just learn some Morse code, I guess. Let me check my statistics. I was up there, 34 at 10%, and I just had pass, and I guess I got 10% on 34. What does that look like? Yeah, 90%, less than 34. So I got better than. I got 10% error, so like, does that give me? Well, it's 90% or better, so technically I can move on to less than 35. Unless I was doing something weird. I think I said I wasn't going to pass because I did the last one really, what's the word? I did the last one. I gave myself too many mulligans on the last one. A specific antenna for a noob with a Baofeng. A Yagi would be awesome, but I cannot speak higher of the signal stick. It's a very long antenna, but it's extremely durable, extremely flexible, and it works very well. Other than that, you can go to Amazon and get a Nagoya 771. You can get it directly from Baofeng Tech, but you got to be careful because these are often counterfeits, and you might not get a good one. And these are also very long antennas, but the longer the better. I think one of the most common ones, other than the long ones, is like the NA701. But if you're going Yagi, see, this is 701. If you're going Yagi, the signal stick is like, I think $19. I'm doing like selling stuff now, and obviously I'm not sponsored by anybody. $20. I think I got mine for free, or no, I paid for mine, but he gave me a free T-shirt because he was giving away at Dayton one day. And it's funny, the guy who makes these is actually the same guy who does hamstudy.com. That is not it. Hamstudy.org, which is your online learning testing thing. It's really good. Also cannot recommend this stuff highly enough. It wasn't around when I got my license, but it's basically how everyone's getting their license now. You go in, you make an account, you study, you take practice tests. It has your history and all that stuff. So it's all free. So yeah. Got you on mute, dog. First time hearing about the signal stick. Well, you're welcome. It's a very good antenna. And it goes to a good, like, it's like made in America by Americans, and it's like they have this group of, I think the story's on there, but they literally make it by hand in a, not even in a warehouse. I think what I heard is like they all get together and every so often do make these, make a whole bunch of them, because they're relatively simple. You epoxy some a boot around a thing and solder a connector on and coat it in a heat shrink tubing, and then there's a little 3D printed. I mean, the piece here and the piece on the tip are 3D printed, so it's pretty cool. There should be like an about page that like kind of goes through the story, but I have to ask. What's his name? Taxillion is like his user account. KD7BBC, is that? Yeah, KD7BBC. That is an incorrect way to spell BBC. Richard Bateman. So, my best known project to that end is hamstudy.org. Very humble guy. He's all over the internet as well. So yeah. But as for Yagi, what do you think about the tape measure Yagi? If you ever looked that up, the PVC and literally just tape measure with hose clamps, coax, and a little piece of wire. This jpoolantenna.com, if you Google, just do what I did and Google tape measure Yagi, go to this site and it tells you how to do it. It's a very effective Yagi. It's used for radio direction finding, but it also has a decent amount of gain. It has like 6 or 8 dB gain, which is nice. But if you want to go commercial, arrow antenna is probably the way to go. If you want to get like a portable antenna, they have these kinds of arrow antennas. They are the makers of the famous satellite antenna, which I have one and it works great, and it's dual band. So, but I would definitely recommend doing the tape measure Yagi, and you can also make the tape measure Yagi into a 2 meter or 440. You just got to change the elements. I think there's one of them that if you look up 440 you should be good. And you don't really need an SWR analyzer at first. They're getting really cheap. If you make an antenna to the specs that to the what do you call them, parameters, like I've never really measured, like when I was building antennas myself, I never really measured anything because I didn't have one either. But you just kind of measured on how well it works, and you trust that their measurements are accurate, and usually works pretty good. You get pretty close. I mean, the worst case, if you don't hear any signal, that means there's a short circuit or an open circuit or something, or if your handheld suddenly gets really hot when you're transmitting, or if it says error, it'll protect itself. And I don't know if a Baofeng will, it might just catch on fire. Actually, Baofengs are surprisingly robust. There's another video I should show, but dang it, we are learning Morse code. Yes, I have. I made like 4 of them in the past, and I don't know what happened to all of them. I now have the arrow antenna stashed in a corner somewhere. I've made I've made so many because I went to all these, like every year we would do a tape measure Yagi build, and we would go fox hunting with them, and so I just kept making them and made them better and better, and I've also helped other people make theirs. So all right, I've got like 10 minutes to learn Morse code, which is perfect. That's how much time you need every day. Lost it. Got that one. have different headphones on because I packed mine in my suitcase because I'm going to Florida tomorrow for hamcation, and so I can hear the ambient noise in my like space heater, and it sounds different. So I'm like, I guess I was a little confused at first, so I got used to that real quick. Let's try it again. Oh no. I totally messed up that last one. Yeah, we got some snow. Well, we didn't get any snow. We got like a few pellets of sleet and then it went away. So we were expecting like a big ice storm, but it just petered out by the time we got to St. Louis. Oop. I need to put a space in here somewhere. Maybe it was there? No. Dang. Not doing very good because I'm distracted. I got all these things on my mind. So I don't think I'm going to be very successful. I thought I was supposed to switch over to 36, which was the letter C. But give you the benefit of the doubt and work on this until I pass it. My wife bonked the table, and so it messed me up on that one.
Did it really?
I was perfect until then.
I'm just trying to do my puzzle.
I was perfect until then. That's okay. I
Where's
still
my
passed.
puzzle thing? There's
You having problems over there?
With all your crap on my desk, I am.
Do you want to stream? Do you want to tell the world? Yay, we passed. It's going on the letter 1. Tell the world of 5 people
That you should clean up your desk?
that I should clean up my desk. The letter C will come to you next time when I learn Morse code with you. Because I'm going to head out to my friend's house and hang out and call it a night. But again, now we have old Bertha here. So now we can send some stuff. And practice that. But I don't really know how to practice sending. Like I know all the characters. Like except for F, but I think that'll just come with time, I suppose. As I'm chewing the rag, because I can read, like, I don't know, Mike, you just said, well. See, that's what I need to practice on. I know what I'm sending, but I let go of the key too soon. And if I put it in the actual frame of the camera. See, I guess I'm just really rusty. I don't know what 6 is. 5 is. Right, so 6 is. No, 6 is. That's it. Yeah. I guess CW gut is a little. Because normally I would send a Y, like, or do an R, like, almost just kind of pinch it. But if I hold down this key, it doesn't get all of those little interspersed bits. A normal CW key or like one in a radio would catch those every time. So I guess I got to be a little more careful with CW get or CW com. All right, 73 everyone. Catch you tomorrow. I'll let you know if I'm not here. Hopefully I don't have another headache.
You're not going to be here tomorrow?
Oh wait, I'm not going to be here tomorrow or the whole weekend. So, well, I will be here the weekend. We'll probably be streaming from Orlando. It'll be fun. I'll let you know how it goes down. All right, bye.